Hey y'all, it's Alec with Sharing the Journey. It's time to update our 100 envelope challenge book, week number 7. And I think we've had a really good week, and I've got some special people I want to thank for all their help. But first of all, what is the 100 envelope challenge and what are we going to use it for? So the 100 envelope challenge is there's 100 different envelopes in the book. And if they're marked 1, you put $1 in it. Marked 2, you put $2 in it, all the way up to $100. When you fill the book, you should have $5,050 in cash. As y'all know, Cindy and I have been living full-time in our 32-foot Tiffin motorhome, and we travel the country work camping from one place to another. And we're having to take the winter off, the first season in 5.5 years that we won't be working at a paid job, so that Cindy can have her hip operation. We can take care of some important family business back home and finally slow down enough to have some quality time with 5 of our children, my parents, my sister, and Cindy's brother, who all live in South Carolina, where we'll be wintering in 2024. So why are we doing the 100 envelope challenge? It's because, like I said, we won't be working over the winter at a paid job. We've been fortunate enough to find a position at a small campground up on I-95 near Dillon, South Carolina, where we'll be able to work 10 hours a week for our site, which will save us a lot of money. Now, we've spent the summer working every bit of overtime and taking every little side job we can to be able to save enough money to make it through the winter. And I think we have done that. But the problem is we don't know what the cost will be for Cindy's hip operation after our insurance, and we've got to have money to get to our next job. It's 6.4 miles to the gallon. If we leave South Carolina to come back to our normal summer job, it's going to cost us close to $3,000 in fuel, camping, and other unrelated or related expenses. So since there's not enough money in the budget, 7 weeks ago, we started filling our 100 envelopes savings challenge book. If you want a book, I'll list the link down below. We are Amazon affiliates, and 100% of any commissions we get from Amazon will go into this book. While I'm speaking of that, I would also like to thank everybody who has recently been using our Amazon links and then searching what they want and purchasing it. We're up to where we're getting about $15 to $20 a month from that, and all this goes into the book. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's in the book right now. We'll unload what we're going to move to the back of the book, and then we'll refill it, and we'll talk about where the funding came from. So what we try to do every week is we take the money that has been put in the book in the front part and move it to the back, and then we fill the largest spots available. And you can see that so far we've got from the $100 envelope all the way to the $88 envelope filled. We're excited about that. So let's unload the money that we've put in this week so we can move it to the back of the book. As y'all know, last week we had $25 left in the front of the binder that we were unable to move back to the back. And so that money is in here along with any new money that was put in the book. All right, here's the new money from this week. Let me get the money separated and organized, and then I'll bring you back and we'll go over how much money there is. I almost forgot to say, and I can't believe I did, that we also have what I'm considering a special envelope. Now, my parents for a long time had never watched our YouTube channel. And as of recent, I guess it started showing up in their feed and they've started watching. They saw several of the 100 envelope challenge episodes, so to speak. And my mom and dad contacted me this week and said that they wanted to contribute to filling the book. You know, a parent's love is unwavering and they always try to do what they can to help. So my mom and dad sent us $500 to put in the book. So we're gonna add that to this week's money and let's see how far we can get. So thanks, Mom and Dad, for your very special donation. All right, y'all, here's this week's money. I am in shock. Let's count it. 50, 100, 152, 253, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 590, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 7, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $745. Wow. Thank y'all, everybody, for the help. Now, where did this money come from? So, $25 of it was left over from last week's episode where we moved the money from the front to the back. That leaves $720 to account for. So, like again, I said my parents were very generous and they sent us $500 to put in the book. They want to see us be successful, and so that's going to help us to our journey to our next location. Thank you, Mom and Dad. So that's 500 of it. So IP Junior sent us a buy me a coffee for $125. Cindy and I are so amazed at the generosity of people that we have gotten to know on YouTube, that watch our videos and enjoy our videos, and it just really touches our heart at the generosity. So thank you. So IP Junior, 125. In Your Dreams sent us a buy me the coffee for $20. This was a pay week, so as y'all know that Cindy and I put 50% of all our overtime in this book. Now the season's coming to an end. Cindy's overtime's almost been cut completely. So we were able to put $50 from our overtime money, and then I put 100% of the tips as I get them during the week, and that's where most of the $1 bills come from, and so that was $25. So total, you add all that up, including last week's overage, is the $745. Like, again, we are amazed at the amount of money that y'all are willing to help us with. And so thank you dearly. Now, I would like to do an honorable mention. Right before I started filming this, I saw that on my Fat to Fit Fridays video that I put up this Friday, that this morning Fundy Coast gave us a $10 super. So next week, that $10 super will go into my accounting. And also, somebody bought something from our store on Hook Road, which is truck and Jeep parts, and there'll be a $12 commission coming from that, and I will have that in next week's video also. I was unable to go to the bank after those 2 submissions, and so I don't have that cash to put in here. So I want to thank Fundy Coast. Almost every week is giving us a little something. Thank you so much, Fundy. IPJR, again, thank you for the $125. In Your Dreams, thank you for the $20. It all helps. And we've met several people this week that watch our YouTube channel that come to this park to say hey. And you saw a post in this week's community page where Randy came, and we ended up going out to dinner with Randy, and he bought us some appetizers. So it's just, we're enjoying meeting all the new people and the support from our YouTube community. So now we need to take this cash and fill the book. So let me get the book back out, get the camera set up, and let's see how far we can get. I'm just amazed at the progress that this book has made. All right, we've got the book out, and let's move to the very back of the book. And so we are at the $88 is the last one we filled, so we need to fill the 87. So let's count it out. 50, 70, 80, 5, 6, 7. Let's count it again. 50, 70, 80, whoops, 80. I need to get a 5. I grabbed a 10 instead of a 5. That's why we recount stuff. Let's try again. 50, 70, 80, 5, 6, 7. All right, now we need the 86, 50, 70, 80, 5, 6, 50, 70, 80, $6. This is awesome, y'all. I'm struggling here with these pages. The next one is the 85, 50, 70, 80, 5. 50, 70, 80, 5. right, let's turn the page. Next one is the 84, 50, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4. 50, 70, 80, 4. Next is 83, 50, 70, 80, 3. 50, 70, 80, 3. Next is the 82, 50, 70, 80, 2. 50, 70, 80, 2. $81 is next. 50, 70, 81. 50, 70, 81. Next is 80, 20, 40, 60, 80. 20, 40, 60, 80. See how much we've got left. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we don't have enough to fill the 79, but 77 is on this page. So let's see if this is going to be too big to fit in that envelope. If not, maybe if it is, maybe I can move some of the funds around. Alright, that's too big. Let me see if any of these envelopes have like a 5 in it that I can take out and make it. So I'll be right back. So I figured it would get to the point to where I had to go exchange some smaller bills for some larger bills. And so we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, $7. Now this will fit in there. I know I'm not staying in order, but it is on the same page. So I feel comfortable putting it in the back of the book. We'll have to do 79 and 78 before we switch pages, but I am very excited. All right, so no overage this week, so there's not going to be anything there. And I will say that yesterday, let me fix that camera. Yesterday, Cindy and I did talk again with the lady that wants to buy the paddleboard, and she assures me that she still wants it and is going to come by hopefully this week and pick it up, which means we can fund another envelope. I I just want to say thank you again to my parents. Thank you so much for supporting our journey in life. And I'd like to thank IPJR for the $125 buy me a coffee. In Your Dreams, thank you for the $20 buy me a coffee. Now this is the first week that we have not sold any of our stickers, and 100% of the money from the stickers goes in the book. So I'm not sure what's up with that, because we've sold them every other week. But so recap how we fund this book is on the 21st of every month I get paid from YouTube. Not a lot, but 50% of all my YouTube AdSense money goes in this book. 100% of all the buy me a coffee and PayPal donations go in this book. 100% of the sticker, which I'll list a link below, goes in this book. I don't take out for the cost of the sticker. We bought the stickers before we started this challenge, and so 100% of the sticker money goes in the book. 100% of all supers goes in the book, and special thanks on YouTube. 100% of our membership goes in. We have memberships from 99 cents to $19.99. You can look at what they are and decide if you want to do one of those. 100% of those go in the book. 50% of all the tip money that we make here in the park goes in the book, and 50% of all of our overtime. I think, oh, and 100% of all our commissions from Amazon and from Hook Road go in the book. So we're excited to see it growing. I know that when we get to South Carolina and we're working just for our site, that we're going to be missing out on a lot of that funding. I'm looking into doing maybe some DoorDash. I've been contacted by the gentleman that bought our PI company. I'm no longer a licensed PI, but he said that want to know if while I was in South Carolina, if I could serve some papers for him. It's a little dangerous, but I'll put 50% of that money in there. Anything that I make from side hustles when I'm in South Carolina. Thinking about reopening our eBay store while we're posted in one position for 6 months. I may start going to garage sales again and buying stuff and selling it on eBay, and then so the money from there will go in here. I'm really thinking of a lot of different little side hustle jobs that I can do when we're in South Carolina, because we really want to get this book funded, because not only do we need to be able to get to our next full-time job, but we also are going to have to start rebuilding our savings. So anyway, thank y'all again for all your support. I'm very excited to see how the book is coming together. And until next week, safe travels, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.